dude. They still had to protect these people. How the hell y'all gonna protect Bill Cosby in his prison?
You want to take it seriously, but they keep throwing jabs. Like, you put them across an
That's what they're trying to do.
So, and then Wednesday when he got there, when he reported Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, his first meal was served with Jell-O, not J-L-O, Rich, but he served Jell-O.
I seen that in the ad. That's where I got it from. Yeah, like that's
really?
That's some trolling ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And why do we even need to know he got Jell-O?
Right. Like I told you, today he's getting chocolate Jell-O pudding on today. And he was, had the commercials back in the day with the Jell-O pudding, and so.
Yeah, man, they trying to make a mockery of that man. That's all they trying to do at this point.
Really
because there's no reason why we need to know this. They trying to tarnish that man's whole name and legacy.
Jell-O sales about to go up now, though. Jell-O and pudding sales about to go up now. I guarantee it. But yeah, when I think about it, if you're wrong, you're wrong, and you should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. But when I think of all of these other men that are popping up, and I think of everything that's been stripped away from him, and then you have all of these other people, and it seems like all these other white people, I'm going to say that. With the exception of the position for the gymnast, with the exception of him, everybody else, maybe he don't got enough money to buy people out. I don't know. But everybody else seems to be getting, brushed up under the rug, just like Kavanaugh.
No, let me tell you.
And again, we don't talk about
politics,
but how you, first of all, how you got a damn calendar from 1982? Conveniently, this calendar appears from your dealings in 1982. Who keeps shit that? What kind of hoarder are you? That just, sounded a little sketchy to me, And I watched his testimony, I guess, so to speak, or his account of what he thought did not happen, and how he wasn't a beer drinker, and just why don't we have people that are as vigilant about getting this woman justice as they were for getting that man-looking woman who accused Cosby, getting her justice. And I understand there was a whole lot more women, but
they just couldn't prove nobody else but her, I guess. But I find it crazy. And did you used to watch Seventh Heaven at all? Are you familiar with the show?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so the dad on the show, right when all the allegations, right when there's all the allegations coming out about Bill, at the same time as that, a phone conversation came out. It's recorded with him on the phone admitting that he molested a 14-year-old girl. And you hear nothing about this. And this man ain't no trial or nothing. He ain't nobody predator list.
Nothing. Crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I know you have statutes of limitations. I know all about that, but some things I don't know. But even though what is his vote, like 11 to 10 to move forward and confirm him as a new judge, but then now the FBI is investigating. So the second woman, I believe, who said that, there was, I think she's the one who said they were at some type of party and he waved his penis in front of her or some shit, and then people were hollering about it down the hall. The FBI has reached out to this woman as well. So hopefully the confirmation will not go through, and, we'll get to start like a real trial, not, not this shit that happened the other day, because it was, I don't know. But a few weeks ago, we reported that Nicki Minaj, she wanted to gift actor Jeffrey Owens, who played Elvin on The Cosby Show, with a $25,000 check after a picture was posted of him, bagging groceries at the Trader Joe's in Jersey. And so her team reached out to him and said, yes, we want to gift you with this check. Will you accept it? And he did. He accepted the check. but he has decided to give the check to charity. He's giving it to the Actors Fund. He's giving it to the Actors Fund charity in the memory of the late Earl Hyman. Now, Earl Hyman played Russell on The Cosby Show. He was Dr. Huxtable's father on the show. Remember him?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
he's good.
And apparently, the home that Earl Hyman passed away in his home, and that home was gifted to him through the Actors Fund charity. And so that's another reason why he wants to be able to give money back to that charity, because they have helped so many, starving up-and-coming, and actor and actresses, or actors and actresses throughout, the span of that organization. So he wants to be able to give back to them in the biggest way possible. And so, he said, no disrespect to Nikki. I humbly appreciate, this gesture, but this is where I want the money to go. Because, he's about to be making money with Tyler Perry. So,
man, I would have kept that $25,000. My thing is this: Earl Hyman, he passed away. He ain't happen. He in a better place. I'm still here with bills and expenses. Now, if this lady want to give me 25 stacks, that's what she decided to do, and I'm gonna use it accordingly.
And that's what he did. He used it accordingly. He gave it to charity. Because remember, it was never, with him working in the grocery store, it was never about money to him. He stated that. It was about the fact that because I'm still working as an actor, I want to be able to have the flexibility. And working at Trader Joe's, that provides me flexibility to be with my wife and my kids. So he wasn't a starving actor, as people automatically
assume. I understand it. Okay, would you have gave it $25,000 to charity? Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Me,
if I came to you right now with 25 stacks and said, "Here you go, Nakia," how much would go to charity?
10.
Good. God only
asked
for 10%. You feel me?
I said I got to.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to give y'all more than God. You feel me?
Think about it though. I work, and a lot of people do that the wrong way. I know that God only asks for 10%, but you got to think about, I don't know what position your church is in. My church has been hit twice by hurricanes, and so of course I'm going to help build up my church. But I also work with a lot of different organizations, and one thing that I see too much of in my city is homeless people and homeless veterans. And a couple years ago, there was a home built for women, displaced women, but you had to be like a veteran. That's only for women, and so that's always been my ambition, to be able to, help start a site that would empower the homeless, give me something to look forward to, motivate, pull me off the street, you know what I mean? So I'm always going to look out for my church first, but I wouldn't keep the whole $25,000, because you know what, my ass would end up in Europe shopping and spending it all in 2 days. So I can't think selfishly, and I feel that's how he is, the type of person that isn't selfish and very modest about, having to work in a grocery store, But again, it wasn't because he needed to work or he had to work. It was because that gave him the flexibility. I got a little extra income, and I can still do my assignments as an actor, So, nah, I wouldn't keep it all, though. Never been that type of person, ever.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. I might break you off a little bit.
See, that's love. That's love right there.
See? So, we were talking about marijuana earlier. I don't know why. Oh.
Well, we wasn't. Did we?
Snoop. Snoop.
Put your business out. You had
to. Seattle plans on vacating more than 500 marijuana convictions because officials say that people of color were targeted. Now, recreational use of marijuana has been legal in Seattle since 2012. All 7 of the judges of the city's municipal court have agreed to vacate convictions from 1996 to 2010 because they feel that and this is for misdemeanor marijuana possession. But they say that, they were disproportionately impacted by convicting people of color. And in more than 500 cases that are cited, 40% involved African Americans. So, yay. Good for y'all.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Billboard announced that they are having their first ever R&B hip-hop Power Players event. A lot to say. And Meek Mill will be honored with its inaugural Impact Award. The purpose of the event is to honor those who are a quote-unquote driving influence or driving, influencing, and guiding the industry. Meek will be presented with the award for his fight for prison reform and also for his musical success. Don't have a date on that, but I'll keep you informed. On Wednesday, On Wednesday, according to TMZ TV, Rihanna's Hollywood Hills home was burglarized for the second time this year. We need to move. In May, I don't know if you remember this, but in May, a man was charged with felony stalking and burglary after breaking into her home and spending the night. So that he was waiting for her to come home so that they can have relations. And then, a few months later, the cops showed up after the alarm was triggered, but at this time, no one, was found at the home and nothing was stolen from the home. But it appears that this time, according to surveillance, 3 black males, they fled from the location. Now, whether or not anything has been taken or an identification for any of the suspects, at this point, they don't have any of that information, but they're turning to the security cameras to get those answers. Whew. I don't know how many of you like Chick-fil-A. I used to like it when I ate meat, but
yeah,
I haven't been there in a minute. But according to People magazine, Chick-fil-A in Florida decided to do something very special for a very special guest. Stephen Bellissimo, he's been going to his local Chick-fil-A for the past 15 years, like religiously. He's there, either breakfast, either lunch, either dinner. He's there every day. So on his 100th birthday, they gifted him with a huge birthday bash, at the location. And the CEOs of the company decided, what better way to show that we appreciate, him as a customer. And they say that, he's always putting smiles on other guest faces. He always has a positive word for everyone. And so what better way to gift this, very what they call influential man by providing him with free for the rest of his life.
Dirty bastards. They don't plan on him living long. That's all it is. If I was that man, I'd live till I'm 120 on their ass.
You know what I'm saying? And I would most definitely
I'm getting checkups, vitamins, all that shit. Y'all.
Oh, yes. But, that's our mentality. That's how we think. Because him, he states that this is the best gift that he could ever receive. And he thanks Chick-fil-A very, very much.
Ever?
I'm going to follow up on him. Like, about a month, I need to know if he's still living. Hell, he might outlive both of us. But I still think that, you're 100, and now I'm going to give you free food for the rest of your life. The irony, yeah. On Thursday, the 27th, Nelly has mutually settled with the woman who accused him of sexual assault. And the case has been dismissed. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but Monique Green says that last October, she was at a concert, and, Nelly wanted her to come backstage, and then Nelly wanted her to come to the tour bus, and so that's what happened. But she said that he raped her, and then after the fact, as the tour bus was leaving, he threw $100 at her and was like, bye-bye, But Nelly countersued, claiming that the sex was consensual. And that,
I don't see Nelly raping nobody.
Yeah, no. But she defamed him with, her accusations. So an attorney for Ms. Green confirmed that both parties have dismissed their cases in the back. I just feel like